Singapore-based DBS Bank, the largest bank in Southeast Asia, is Global Finance's 2020 Best Bank in the World and the Best Bank in Asia Pacific and Singapore. With a core competency in technology, DBS has taken the lead in the digital transformation that is reshaping the world of banking and finance. The COVID-19 pandemic has made it clear that technology will play a growing role in the future and that DBS is on the right track. Meanwhile, the bank's vision remains as it was before, to make banking all but invisible so companies can concentrate on what they do best, running a business. The bank has taken the savings from its earlier technological advances and reinvested it in more technology. Use of the Payla mobile payment app surged in 2019. The bank launched a financing facility in China based on a logistics blockchain platform, and it introduced DigiPortfolio, a hybrid human-robot investment solution. DBS continued to tick the ESG boxes with its ongoing focus on gender diversity, employee engagement, and a responsible banking framework that directs capital flows toward projects that build sustainability. Return on equity was 13% last year, thanks to a 14% net profit increase to $4.5 billion, both record numbers for the bank. In the early days of the coronavirus, DBS quickly rolled out an app that enables business customers to submit trade documents without visiting a branch. The bank's liquidity remained ample as it benefited from flight to quality inflows. It actively participated in the Singapore government's credit relief programs. In the difficult operating environment of the first half of 2020, DBS's profit before allowances rose 12% from the same period a year earlier to a record $3.5 billion. However, total allowances were increased by fivefold to fortify the balance sheet against risks arising from the pandemic, pushing headline earnings down by 26%. Meanwhile, DBS has been providing $3.5 billion in temporary bridging loans to keep many of Singapore's SMEs operating during the COVID crisis. Of these loans, 87% went to small and micro enterprises. The bank recognizes that Singapore's SMEs are the city-state's economic bedrock, accounting as they do for 99% of businesses and 72% of the workforce. Here is DBS's CEO, Piyush Gupta.
Thank you, Joseph. We're really honored, of course, to be chosen the best bank in the world for 2020 by Global Finance. And I'm delighted to accept this award on behalf of all of my 28,000 colleagues and our board. And frankly, on behalf of Singapore, it's a real pleasure to put Singapore on the world map once again. But the real reason I am delighted about this year's award, actually there are two. Number one, this is the second time in 3 years that Global Finance has recognized us as the world's best bank. And to get this kind of recognition from a publication as credible as yours is a great affirmation of not only the differentiation we've been able to create, but the sustainability of what we have over here. And so that's obviously a great feather in our cap. But the second reason that we're very pleased is the citation recognizing the impact we've been able to have on our customers, on our employees, and our communities in these very troubled COVID times. This in turn actually speaks to two important things about DBS. One, the fact that purpose has always been a deep and intrinsic part of our DNA. We were created as a development bank to further the development of a newly formed nation. That's really distinct in our ethos. Working for things bigger than our shareholder value, bigger in fact than ourselves. And I think that comes forth quite strongly in climates and times like this. Second, our early investments in digitization, which have allowed us to create easy ways of working for our employees and frankly tremendous capacity of simple access and simple solutions for our customers. That early investment has paid off, and this reward in some ways is an acknowledgement of that as well. So once again, thank you very much for this acknowledgement and the award this year. We hope we continue to be worthy of being able to be a recipient of the award repeatedly in years to come.